Daniel Bell. I'm the COO of DebateMate Online. DebateMate Online is a spin-off of the charity DebateMate, which has been going for the last 10 years and very highly commended. It seeks to improve the soft skills of young people who are on the program. The founder, Margaret McCabe, was a human rights barrister, and she was looking at social mobility and found that the biggest impediment to social mobility was the lack of people, or the lack of skill for people to advocate for themselves. And being a barrister, she knew that debating was something that intrinsically built this skill. And so started running these programs in the most needy schools around the UK, delivering debate training. And the idea being that debating was something that was incredibly elitist. And even in the elite schools, it was the elite students who were allowed to debate. And she thought that was codswallop, and that debating should be fun, it should be cool, everyone should be able to do it. Debating is an intrinsically human-to-human activity. And so we're not trying to replicate a debate online, but we're trying to replicate the instruction of debate online. So the first step is to take the brilliance of DebateMate's teacher training program and digitize that. So it's to equip teachers all around the world with the confidence to be able to run debating in their curriculum. And so we give them the resources. We've digitized all of our resources in a beautiful way. So it's incredibly easy for a teacher to say, okay, well, I'm teaching this topic to this grade level at school. And we will give them resources that they can use in the classroom to help. But that's not where the education stops and the resource and help stops. We also note that in order to improve their ability to deliver something special to students, they need support. And so we have our championship debaters and very experienced debaters act as mentors to those teachers. So we're building a lot of chat-based infrastructure to mean that we can give on-demand support to teachers to say, well, this is the best way to run some level of debate education or debate-led teaching. And that then gives them the confidence to try something new.
My name is Germán Bencii, and I run Code Your Future. Code Your Future is a coding program that provides the essential skills for asylum seekers and refugees to become software developers. So we run a hybrid learning model, so what we call. So it's a part-time, 6-month training program. We meet face-to-face once a week, all day long, and it's so the refugees come to a classroom, and then professional software developers are the ones that are running the classes. And the rest of the time, the students are working remotely. So they're working online. We have, we have communication tools, so we all the time connected. But it is part-time, so that it allows them to continue having, their lives, to continue working if they have some job, to study in college if they, for example, they keep improving their English, and also at the same time for software developers to have their, to have the full-time job. And in that way, we offer the program completely free for our students. So the 6 months program is divided in 8 modules. Each module has a certain, a syllabus and a set of skills that we want our students to reach. It's an open source syllabus, so it's available online for anybody to use, and it's an ongoing curriculum, because it's always improving, it's always learning, and it's about introducing key concepts and then making the students learn and practice as soon as possible, so that it's not about theory, it's about practice. It's about learning the skills straight on. We have seen that physicalizing exercises, for example, trying to share what is programming, what is an algorithm, how you should think algorithmically. You can do that as a group exercise. So we started doing a couple of those exercises where we had very simple tasks, for example, like a sorting algorithm. But what we're sorting is people. Yeah, people according to their age, according to their name alphabetically. We have another group that is in charge of sorting them, but that sorting has to be done very algorithmically. So we do like a drama exercise around that, and they start facing a few challenges. Like, for example, how could we do this a little bit quicker, because it can be very slow process. So you get into some very important principles, like understanding what is a function. A function, is a task that it is repeated, that you call once, and then you have a series of steps that have to be. So they come naturally to this sort of programming principles without us having to tell them about it. So this is sort of the early stages of what we're working on.